How could you kill someone who might not even exist? How do you go up against a ghoul, a ghost, someone there and not there at the same time? You know what the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was? You know the answer to that. It was to convince you that he never existed. And Herobrine, well, don't believe in him at your own risk. Turn your back on this guy and you shall suffer the consequences. You're living in the endless world of Minecraft, traversing the battlefield of your fears, while you navigate your path to Minecraft salvation to be the best builder in this virtual world. Something is stalking you. His name is Herobrine, and as we said, he's a ghost, a story people tell that keeps kids awake at night. But you know there's more to this than telling scary tales. You've seen this ghost. You've come face to face with it. You will take this thing out. You will rule and get rid of Herobrine. First, you have to find him, and that's no easy feat because it's not like he hangs out in the open. He changes forms, he leaves you clues that he's been there, but when you go looking, he's gone. Then you catch a glimpse of him, and like that, he's disappeared again. This is one tricky character, said to be capable of teleportation. He floats, glides, drifts into the fog, and disappears. He lives like a specter, hunts you down while you don't see a thing. How can you fight that? Well, the first thing you should know, and it's a good thing and a bad thing, is that he's only interested in you. Spiders, zombies, he doesn't care so much for them. He's after you. That's a good thing because if you want to kill something, it's better to know that this thing will come looking for you at some point. With that understood, you can make a plan. You can lay a trap. You're well aware that this guy doesn't seem to like leaves. Yeah, he strips leaves from trees. If you don't know, there are default trees in Minecraft, but you can build your own. What you are going to do is build a lot of trees, and you're going to make them very leafy. This is the bait. This is how you get Herobrine on the path to where you will ultimately destroy him. At first, forget about building anything else and concentrate on making those trees. Just build a few of them, hide, and then go back to see if they still have their leaves. This might take some time, but when you see a leafless tree, you'll know he's been around. He cannot resist the temptation you have put in front of him. Let's not get ahead of ourselves though, and think this guy is an idiot. He might know there is some kind of trap, but it's his confidence that will outdo him. He thinks he's indestructible. He's not. So you know you could get him close by leaving those trees, but first of all, you're not going to go anywhere near this guy until you have the best weapons and armor. You're also going to get some potions ready. You'll make the stuff that he cannot contend with. Now, you have armor, you have weapons, you have potions, you have your trees that he cannot resist. Next, you need to lay some traps near those trees, but just be careful. Make sure you have a getaway plan. He is strong, and you don't want to die. Lay those traps, but also mark out an easy path where you can escape from things if they don't go as you expected. You need to know this area like the back of your hand, so we suggest you spend a lot of time getting to know it. He is in your world now. Do not fight this guy in his world. You are going to make an entire village one massive booby trap. Your houses will be death traps. You'll construct what is in effect the most dangerous place for anyone to enter besides yourself. One of those traps could be a simple trapdoor in a room, and if he falls down there, that's a dungeon. This is your killing field. If he falls for this trap, you're going to let loose your arsenal of weapons. Your powers are full, and you are full on bread and steaks. It's time to attack. If he fights back, we advise you to retreat. Rome wasn't built in a day. This might take a few attempts. Don't fight him when you're not fully powered. But let's say you want more of a hands-off approach. You're more of an intelligent fighter than a guy with brawn. Well, in this killer village you've created, there are many more pitfalls for poor Herobrine. You created lava traps. You can start fires when he enters rooms. You've laid magma blocks everywhere. You don't even need to get too close to this guy. In another room, you've laid a trap so if he walks into that room, gravel will collapse upon his little ghost head. And if he doesn't fall for that, he might walk through a door and an anvil falls on his head. You're still far from him. You are the omniscient controller. You are God and he is in your personal homemade hell. But let's just say you're the creative kind of killer and you're hell-bent on making this destruction colorful. Well, that's possible. One of the most spectacular ways to kill this guy is with fireworks. He doesn't like fireworks, and you're about to unload a veritable atomic bomb of the things. On top of that, just to make sure, drop a fireball on his head. But we think our favorite way to kill Herobrine, and yes, it is a bit sadistic, is to drown him in a bath of acid. You might also do a bit of magic for those of you who don't like the violence very much. One thing you can do for your amusement is to turn him into a sheep. You get the picture. Your best chance of killing this guy is to set him up and make sure he enters your houses of horror. Now, some people called Herobrine the biggest hoax on Minecraft, that he doesn't even exist. Believe what you want, but if one day while you're playing Minecraft you see the message, "Only God can save you now," you better do exactly what we've said. Get your act together and start creating this killer village with plenty of traps. When the trees start losing their leaves or you see 2x2 block caves, find a safe place before you get killed. The biggest trick Minecraft ever pulled was putting this guy into the game. Do you think he exists? Why or why not? Do you think you could take him out? Tell us in the comments. Also, be sure to check out our other video, You vs. Minecraft Steve. Who would win? Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.